Well, hi there, guys. Get a little early start today. Um, and I hope everybody's having an awesome day and life's treating you well. Today, if you remember one of my videos, I was talking about the Grondo's steering servo. Well, it went out. I was running along and all of a sudden just quit working. Luckily, I planned ahead, but also I got a news update for you. You remember I had a axle here. I got foams on the ground here. I had a set of axles here that were absolutely garbage. Well, I sent them back. They credited me back the money I spent. But then, out of the blue, I got a notice. I have a set of axles coming at no charge. They are trying to make up to me or whatever, which is fine. So they're sending me a set of axles, another set. So I have planned ahead. I have some 4-link bars here. I am going to convert my Tamiya right here. I'm pulling the stock axles and leaf springs, everything out of it. I'm going to convert it, and I'm going to put aluminum axles in it, and I'm going to 4-link it, make it into 4-link suspension. I'm thinking. My initial other thought was to put those aluminum axles in the Red Cat, because it's got the stock axles in it right now. So. But I'm thinking it would be kind of cool to 4-link this truck, and I got to get the box set right on it. It's going downhill in the back and up in the front and all that other garbage. So, but anyway, today we are going to be. If I can get this light out of your way. There we go. Working on the grondo again. And yes, I have been out of town for the last few days. I got a servo here because the one that's in it right now is my temporary. Because if I convert that, I'm going to take the servo that's in this truck here and use it on the Land Cruiser, because it's going to be axle mounted. They give you aluminum horn. This is a 25 kilogram servo I ordered. This thing is actually a light kit. I didn't figure I'd need much more than that, so that's why I ordered. So as you can tell, I have been running it. The wheels are dirty. I've been playing around. These are the Super Swampers. They kind of fit it. You know, they're more rounded. They work well. Some of my one video, these are the tires I was running. These are a little bit bigger tire. So I've been going back and forth, but if I put axles in it, these tires are going to squat anyway. So if you look at it, because I'm adding weight to it, so I may put them in there, because if you squat these the same amount, it's even going to set a little lower. So I'm using my math, the only thing, yeah, I can't even talk. So what I've been thinking, you can see these tires have got kind of a deep tread, but they're also a slippery tire. I mean, they don't, where these here get the sand off them, they kind of bitey. But these tires work good for general trail running. The soft sand, not so much. They tend to dig in and spin. But what I noticed is playing on the little rocks that I have here, that these work as good, but these work better. So I'm going back and forth. So I may end up just leaving these tires on here and getting rid of these, because I discovered those tires there are about the same as what these are, size and width. So, or these I should say too, they're the same tire. So Just these are more rounded. You see, these are more of a flatter looking tire. So I'm going back and forth, and I think they're just flatter because of the rims I'm mounted on. So I'm going back and forth. But anyway, today, not to get off topic here too much, I am going to be we'll take the body off it. We're going to change out the steering. We're going to put this 25 kilogram servo in it. It's a metal geared servo. It's able to take up to 8 point some volts. So if I need to, I can overvolt the ESC. Instead of being at 6 volt, I can crank it up to 7 volts, 7 or 8 volts. And then I can make the servo work be stronger and faster. And also doing that, in theory, all of my LED lights should be a little brighter. So that is something I'm going to try today as well. So rather than bore you here, and like I say, these are slated to go on something else, so we're not going to deal with them today. So anyway, guys, let's get going here. We're going to my body on this is Velcro on, if you notice. I used Red Cat Gen 7 mounts, Velcro mounts. Then I just got 2 wires I unplugged, one for the running lights, one for the bar lights. Just like that, and the body comes off. There it is. Set her where she's safe. You can see it's kind of dirty. It's going to get noisy here for a second. I'm going to turn my compressor on and blow the dirt off it. Yeah, I'm up before daylight. It's still dark outside today. But let's see here. Then after I get done with this video, I am going to be... I got to clean up my bench. I got so much crap here that, like I got bags of screws. I got a container full of screws. I got wheel nuts that I ordered that don't work. I got the winch that I'm thinking about changing out on this. I have bits and parts here. Then I have the kit for the little 1/18 scale truck. I got springs sitting here because I've been playing around with spring rates, because this has got dual springs. I got screwdriver sets, so I'm getting too much crap build up. But anyway, guys, what we're going to do, I'm going to get something to prop this truck up so you can see it. Just happen to have a set of really cool rims here. We'll go up one more tire. And we can go up as many as we want, I guess. Let's go up one more. So right here, I'm going to go down, so you can see. I'm going to take off, there's 4 screws. I'm going to take this piece off, the steering linkage. Then I'm going to go in here and I got to open up the cover for the receiver and unplug the wire and just feed the wire through. I've done it before. Obviously the servo that's in here is a extra. like I say, this is a Red Cat servo is what it is. When I changed out my Gen 7, this is the stock servo that was in it. Luckily I have extra servos, so I'm going to take this off. We got 4 screws underneath here. So about, yeah, it's still dark out. Time of year it is. I am going to be trying to get a side-by-side ride in here pretty quick here. Right now the problem is it's deer hunting season. And being out in the woods when there's guys out there with bows and arrows and that, and it's not my idea of enjoyment. So that's why I've been doing a lot of this RC car stuff between now and November. After November, it will change, because I do drive my Ranger in the winter months, go for snow runs and that. I get all bundled up and I go out for rides. You know what? If I was going to suggest a starter car for anybody, because I had somebody ask me that in a question, what I would suggest is one of these. And you know what I think I'm going to do? Same time I'm doing this, I'm going to set my phone up and we're going to do a live stream of me recording this. So I will get the screw out. I'm going to stop the camera a minute. I'm going to set up my phone mount, and then we're going to do a live stream. I'll be right back with you. We just shut off. So anyway, I'm going to be installing that. I got to power up the truck. Oh yeah, this is a lot faster servo. Then we're gonna go in. I'm gonna center it so I can mount my servo horn. My lighting here is okay. Okay, we got the steering centered. Let me turn the truck off. Then I ordered up this servo off eBay. And this truck, actually it's a light truck. It's a SCX 10-2 clone is what this is. It's a mouthful. Not SEX, SCX. Well, they give you this piece here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on here because I had dealt with that before in this truck. That I ended up having to do some custom grinding. So the servo is going to sit right there. They actually give me screws for it, new mounting screws, but I'm going to use the originals over for now. And also, what happened is I ordered aluminum axles for this initially, if you guys remember that. And I said they were junk. They were. The company that made them reimbursed me for the axles, and it was $63 because I paid for this stuff, and it was $63. Well, all of a sudden I checked my emails, and that company sended me another set free of charge. They want me to check them over, do a review. I'm not giving them high hopes unless they get really good with their setups. I'm not giving them high hopes as far as quality or anything like that. So this steering servo I'm putting in here is a 25 kilogram metal geared, metal everything servo, because I am going to be putting Endura axles underneath this. They're actually on their way. They should be here next week. Whenever you get stuff from China, it always takes forever to get here. But I'm also recording doing this as well. You can see the camera sitting right here. I noticed this servo just now. I powered it up here. It's a lot better and faster than the other one. The other one, I was running along. I was actually doing a video with it. I was running along, and all of a sudden it just quit steering. The servo was dead. I brought it back, double checked everything, plugged in a known good servo, which was this one, and boom, come back to life. So the servo died. But it started its life as a $95 truck, okay? Why would you put a whole lot of money in a $95 truck? Because it has potential to be a better truck, I think. I like this truck from the get-go. I like how quiet it is. And they use fine mesh gears in it. And I think that's how they're doing it, which is fine. Yeah, I've been out of town. I just got back yesterday, so I had to go I have a second home, so I had to go there, and we did some tree work, and I did some tree trimming, and got rid of some stuff. And I got a special offer. If there is anybody in my area, I'm going to do this. If you're in my area and you fly RC airplanes, say, I am going to give away, it sits right here. Here it is. I got a Cessna 182 Skylane that has never been flown with a .72 four-stroke motor. I will give that plane away. Just give it away. That plane and motor sitting there is about $1,500. I was thinking about doing a giveaway, and I don't want to ship it. I was thinking about doing a giveaway, and how about if I just give that airplane away to somebody? If you want it, I need a comment, and I will give you the plane. It's not built. You got to finish building it. You got to put the ailerons and everything else on it. But I will give you the plane. You got to supply the electronics and finish building it. The fuselage is there. It's intact. There's nothing wrong with it. And I will just give it away. Just get it out of here. Because the issue is I don't have time to build it. And I made some guy a spanking deal on it. And I said to him, you give me the money for the engine and you can have the plane with it. And he says, well, that's a big airplane. It's a big plane. And he says, well, that's a big airplane. He says, I'd be afraid of crashing it. So I said, okay. But somebody could buy it and put ailerons on it and a rudder on it. It's got the control hardware's in it with it. The wings are sitting up there by it. Everything is there, minus electronics. The fuel tanks, I got the fuel tank for it. I got basically everything's there. And what I'll do, I'd have to arrange to meet somebody and just give it to them. It's a great plane, and that literally it's a Great Plains model, and I will just give it away. And you know what I did? I mounted that flipping servo backwards, upside down. I gotta flip it over. But that's my deal. So we gotta take the servo over, turn it around. I see somebody commented. I'm sorry if I'm. How many subs? Hi. I'm trying to read. Sands. I'm sorry. I have, if you want to know how many I have, I'm over 3,000, and I have 80,000 some watch hours. But I also have a second YouTube channel, and that channel is fully monetized, and that thing's got 200 and some thousand plus watch hours. Your SCX10, I can't tell you exactly what you should do with it because I don't know what you're going to do with it. Are you going to rock crawl with it? You're going to trail crawl? I'm putting these together for trail crawling. That's what this is for. This is a trail truck. It is not a built as a rock crawler because where I live at, we don't have a whole lot of rocks, unfortunately. We have trails and small stones. I should say small stones. Some stones are over 3,000 pounds, but we don't have, I'm not like out in Arizona where we have cliffs and everything else to run on, or sandstone. You rock crawl? Well, I have a K5 Blazer. I have a Traxxas, and that is here. You watch go through my videos, you'll see it. To me, right now, that's set up great for rock crawling. If you want to do trail and rock crawling. If you want to do strictly the rock crawling stuff, then you would go to, which I use, I like, is the Capra series Axial. I have an AX24 here, but you want, if you want to do something like that, then you would go to something like that, a rock crawler. This thing here is the way I got it set up. It's not really designed to be a very good rock crawler. It will do it, but it's not a, I didn't put it, I'm not putting it together as a die-hard rock crawler. James, I think it's his channel, James RC, he does rock crawling. I do have a course at the house here, little rocks, but because I have my little 1/18 scale, I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of off camera, it's right over here. That thing is awesome, but I'm more into the trail trucks, only because they don't break. The only thing that may go out is a servo, which has happened to this one. I had one that my Land Cruiser sitting up there, which is the big truck. The issue it had was the output from the transmission to it has a what they call a divorce transfer case in it, so it means it's not attached to the engine. But it would had a dog bone in a drive cup. Well, it was a terrible thing. So I ordered a drive shaft, and I modified it and put it in there, and it's working awesome. This thing here is a grondo, and SCX 10.2 parts, 90% of them will fit this thing. I got drive shafts, metal drive shafts in it now that come off the SCX, for the SCX 10.2, and as well as the axles that are coming here are the SCX 10.2 axles as well. And I don't know. This truck here was a Amazon Prime deal because I am an Amazon influencer, so I should use my tablet when I do these things because the writing on the phone is so small. But it's there it is, all back together. Then we go and they give me these fancy screws because this is a clamp mechanism. I go over here and I'll check my comments. Yeah, here's my last comment. So today is blow leaves day for me. Yeah, I had to go to Grand Rapids, so I've been out of town for a few days. Then we had to go back into town yesterday, take my poor puppy to the vet to get some shots, and he had to have some blood work. So, but feel free if there's somebody else in here chit chatting and I missed you. I apologize for that. I like these clamp style. They use two screws. They use two screws here, and then they got a screw that goes right through the center to get on the drive shaft on your servo. So what you do is you slide that on there. Like so. Then we go ahead and clamp them down. Which I screwed myself because I mounted the servo. I'm going to pull a wheel off. These are a super soft tire too. That's why they are kind of nice. Okay, then we go in. And we'll go in here. Tighten this one up. I'll snug it. I'll go over here and snug him. I can compress the thing down. That works it easy. Then we will take the screw and I will put the screw in, then I'll finish tightening them up. Like so. Get the right screw down. But I appreciate the guys popping in on this. I know it's early in the morning for a lot of people. That's a Phillips screwdriver. That's probably why it's not, my tool's not working. Let me get a better screwdriver. Gotta get a better screwdriver. Okay, we'll go ahead and tighten our screws, and we're all installed, as they say. Get the right tool here. Get it clamped. There. Then we go ahead and put our screw back in. And I lucked out on this guy here because I don't have to modify the servo horn. There it is. I know you're saying, where's your Loctite? I don't want to Loctite this right now because I'm going to pull all it back apart when the axles get here. And I've been fairly lucky with, I hit my head. I always do that on that cabinet. Been fairly lucky with my not using Loctite on a lot of things. Then we'll power it up here a minute and give her a quick check. How's that? Got an extra screw here they give you. Power it up. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to center my servo first thing. Now I'm going to show you something. Watch how this thing's working, guys. Let's turn my steering down just a little bit with this horn. Let's see what we got now. There we go. Look at that. Just like that. You just got to put this piece back on, tuck in all my receiver and everything back in the box. We can go ahead and kill the radio in the truck. Like I say, I'm gonna plug in. I got a programming card for my speed control here, and I'm gonna try an experiment here, but I got to get it all back together to do it. And I don't see many comments coming at me, so I'm just going to keep right on going. You'd be surprised how much wire is crammed in this box of this truck. I mean, it's full. I don't even think you could put another item in this box. Get the right tool for the right job here. Yeah, it's time of year it is. It's getting to be, well, it's fall. Leaves are falling out of the trees now and stuff like that. So it's getting to be that time of year that we're here in Michigan. That's when we start putting stuff away for the year. That's where I'm from, is Michigan. Now I'm gonna be installing, get my card, my programming card, which is right here. And I use Hobbywing ESC's a 1080 version 2. So I use this programming card, which I can turn the voltage up. It looks just like this and this. Then we just plug in, just like so. Then I got a plug that I pull off, which requires little dinky fingers. Move my quick clamp on lights around so I can see. There's the part you unplug. Unplug it. It's like being a dentist. You pull it off. We plug this in to right here. So I like these. I mean, for bang for the buck. Unless you're running brushless, and they make a brushless setup too. That's there we go. Okay, we have to go to, let's see here, and if you're smart, which I am a ding dong, I'll be right back with you. I gotta get my phone. Okay, I'm talking camera too. I'm right back, guys. I had to go get my phone, which I'm using. Duh. Plug that in. There, the body's all plugged in. Line it up. I love these rock sliders because they work as help line the body up and get it straight. Down here. And the Velcro is awesome. Okay, now turn the radio on as always. Power up the car. Oh yeah, the lights are brighter too. Check shifting. It's a whole lot better and faster than initially. So the the legendary, not just any grondo, the legendary grondo is got very few grondo parts in it now. I changed the transmission, spur gear is all original. I've changed out the motor. Steering servo, speed control, shocks, tires and wheels. It's got, coming for it, I have the new axles from Endura, front and rear, with skid plates. I have skid plates on it. The shocks I got, they were really good for the money. They changed the shocks out. I'm going to leave the 4 links for now. It's got metal drive shaft off the SCX 10.2 car. It's got, trying to think. The roof rack is legendary grondo. It come with it. The car initially. It's got a Proline. This is a Proliner Toyota 4Runner body, which I absolutely love the looks of it. I painted the body. It's got rock sliders on it. The rear bumper that was grondo, I lowered it and tucked it in so it acts as a skid plate for the rear of the body, because I wanted to retain the bumper look. I did have to go in here and I have to cut up and over for the winch mount here. This I got from Amazon. This is the grondo winch. It's still on it. So that's the original winch. Grondo lights. As far as the function, you can see the headlights are on. Then I have a switch. Then I can turn the grondo lights on still. Turn them off. Eventually I'll probably get a 6-channel radio where I can be able to turn the headlights on and off. But for now we're just living with it. Right there's the overhead lights are on and stuff like that. So it's a work in process. If something's not break, you shouldn't really have to fix it. If somebody wanted to buy a grondo, it's $170 something now for the truck. If you buy the one with the teal body, the teal and white body, it tends to be a little more money for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's a situation where they're going to make you pay for that little nicer body or what. This one here had the multicolored body. Now you can see it's got Toyota 4Runner. This stuff I ordered, and these were actually plastic cases that got parts for this truck. The dry shafts. This has metal dry shafts in it, and stuff like that. So they came in these. So I painted these fluorescent orange, and they worked out great. It's got aluminum jack here. This is an actual functioning jack. These. Then I had a good friend of mine sitting up here. He gave me this. This is a TRX Sport. This is the original body that was on this truck. And what I'm gonna do with it, I don't know if I'm gonna keep the body. I may pull the rack system off it and put it away because I may get another pickup. But you can see it has all the jacks and axes and everything are in there, and it's got a roof rack. So you could make it up into look like an overlanding vehicle. So he gave me that. Then a buddy of mine across the street, he has a Slash. So he gave me this body, which I cleaned up a little bit, and I'm just going to give it to him. But like I say, this is a work in process. I am going to be, I don't know where it's going to go to. I'm going to keep building on it, and when I get it to where I want, then I'll decide what I want to do with it. But for now, what my plans are is axles. Then I'm going to start just using them. These builds are expensive. Between this truck, the Land Cruiser here with these rims and tires and all these accessories and everything else on, late bars and winches and everything, kinetic ropes and everything I put on it, and my Red Cat, between CVD axles, metal drive shafts, different wheels and tires, and there's stuff that you don't even see, like the roof rack didn't come on this, and the winch didn't come on it. I put this winch on it. I spent almost $1,500 this year on RC car stuff. So it's getting to the point where I need to get revenue from the channel somehow. I know I keep bringing this up, and I appreciate everybody watching my channels and subscribing. I do offer memberships to people. You can go to the channel, and there is a join button. There's a join button on the channel, and it's like $5 a month if you can afford it. You don't realize what $5 a month will cover for me. It will help. I'm gonna lose you here. I'll take you with me. There we go. It's like we're gonna go over here. I'm carrying two cameras. Here's my Ranger. This is for the main part of my channel. This is what I use this for. You can see my channel name right there. I do trail rides and how-to videos on Polaris Ranger side-by-sides. And if you had noticed, I got banners hanging in here. I got Polaris Ranger, Mudbusters, and Kimimoto. These are my channel sponsors that sponsor my channel. Kimimoto supplies like the mirrors, lighting stuff, tires. Mudbuster supplied me some mud flares, which I ended up having to take off because they weren't like my Polaris. But then Polaris helps me out with maintenance items, lubes, transmission belts, and whatever else I may need. I suppose if I got down to it and I push it, they'd probably give me a set of tires. But this is what I use for my other channel. You can see you got boxes. One I carry drones in, the other one's for tools. Because my second channel is a drone channel, Drone Effects with Claude. If you go down to the bottom of my Facebook page or YouTube channel, you can, you'll see it. I'm going to stop and change my video resolution. Somehow I got changed in my camera here. So yeah, but all that helps out the channel. It helps with, also Super ATV helps me out too with stuff. You can see the control arms, and the lift kit come from Kimimoto as well. It's lifted 2 inches. But yeah, if you guys want to help me out, that'd be awesome. I'm not begging. I'm not forcing anybody to do that because not everybody can do it with today's environment. You know, money's tight. I understand that, but it's tight for me too. I have 2 channels, but I basically live on a fixed income between the 2 of them. So but you can see right here the grondo. I call it the grondo, not a grondo. I follow, and I imagine a lot of you guys follow him, Cletus McFarland. His name is Garrett Mitchell. I actually have him on my Facebook. I'm going to start calling this Leroy in honor of him. But because it's not really a grondo no more. There's not enough grondo stuff on here to call it a grondo. It started its life as a grondo. So, but yeah, this is the truck. Today we changed out the servo, which is right here. This is a hex fly. This come on my Red Cat. The original grondo servo, I brought up in one of my videos that I felt was absolutely junk. Well, I shouldn't have said that because it wasn't a matter of a few days later. I was running this, I was doing a video with it, and it just stopped steering. It just quit. So I already had a servo ordered at that point because I said I was going to order a servo. And it got here, so I just stuck this one in for now. What I'm doing, I'm gathering up parts. You can see there's 4 link bars here. There's a servo. You see my Tamiya high lift F350 sitting here. I'm going to 4-link this truck and put different axles under it. What I'm probably going to, I have an option. See, I can pull these Red Cat axles off here because I'm going anyway, and I can put Red Cat axles on this with these 4 links. Then I can put the metal axles that are coming underneath this, and eventually I'm going to change this body out and do like I did with the used to be a grondo. Get me another 4Runner to paint these bodies, and with the light kit, because this has a light kit obviously, it was a little over $50 for a body. So I didn't think that was too terrible. The paint, you get 3 ounces of flipping paint, which right here's a can. This is what I used, Tamiya. This is made for polycarbonates, which is what these bodies are. this is $8 for 3 ounces of paint. So takes took me 2 cans, and actually I should have undercoated it, and I put enough on there. I just said, you know what, I ain't gonna worry about it. But so then I painted it blue, metallic. It's got a metallic blue. You paint them from the inside. This body's painted on the inside. I mask off the windows on the inside. You paint it on the inside. You don't paint the exterior. That's why it looks so shiny, because that's the actual polycarbonate right there you're seeing. So, but then I ordered up these metal bead locks, and each one of these flipping little screws right here all the way around I had to install. And that times 4 wheels. In their 3-piece wheel, you got their outer ring, this outer ring, the inside ring, and you got the metal ring that goes on the inside of the tire, and it catches the bead and locks them on there. But tell me what you think. Do you guys think I should use these tires or put these tires back on it? Because these are a little bit bigger tires, and if you watch my featured video, it's running these bigger tires. But I noticed with these, I don't get the rubbing, the body rub. I was getting body rub with these. If it flex up enough, the tires would actually rub into the arch here. I don't get the body rub. And these tires tend to, they work great. They're a soft tire. You can actually see it flexing sitting here. You can see it kind of flexing. This car is not heavy, so you see them kind of flexing. When I store my bodies, I don't store them with weight on wheels either. But you can see they're kind of flexing, and they're a sticky tire. So yeah, so that's where we're at. Like say I got the Blazer. That's a TRX4 Sport. That's been completely rebuilt. I put more in that truck than probably when it cost brand new. And up here, that's the original body off it. And I have my Toyota Land Cruiser. This is the FMS, which I am affiliate of theirs. And this set runs the same offset wheels and tires as on the Blazer. You can see I got 4-wheel drive hubs looking. I got them on the Blazer as well. It's got a kinetic rope, a winch. This is the radio for it. Then I got my Ninja Turtle truck here. This thing here is crazy. You look underneath it, it's all metal. Metal axles, metal drive shafts, different planetary transmission in it, different shocks. I completely rebuilt it. It's heavy. Metal front bumper. And this started out its life as about a $70 truck. Then of course we got the 18th anniversary FMS I gotta get this right. SCX, no, FEX, I believe it is. Pro. This has Endura shocks, drive shafts. It's got rock sliders. Comes with standard with metal 4-link bars in the lower. It's a triangulated 4-link. Endura wheels and tires. So. And my Tamiya, this is my oldest truck. That's going to be a project truck. That's what I'm gathering up parts for. Then my Red Cat Gen 7. So I'm running out of batteries for my cameras and stuff like that, guys. So, and I got things I got to do today. And I appreciate everybody that come in. I appreciate leave me a thumbs up when you leave. That'd be awesome. And as always,